Hi, Gems. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nisi G. I am from Platinum Gang Mindset. And today I want to talk to you guys about how you need to stop repeating old patterns. If you're new here, I've been a mindset mentor for 3.5 years and a master cosmetologist for 18 years. And I'm currently studying to become a nurse practitioner. I am obsessed with quantum physics, psychology, and neuroscience. And I like to use cognitive behavioral therapy to help you understand why you do the stupid shit that you do so you can get out of your own way. Um, I am extremely hyper today, you guys, and I do have my notes so I don't forget anything. But I want you guys to stop repeating the old cycles. So, listen, repetition is often protection, right? Whenever your brain is used to something, whether it be, a DV relationship, a habitual cheater, maybe you losing a job or starting something and you don't finish it, whatever it is, it's your brain trying to protect you. Your brain is used to repetitive patterns over and over and over again, right? So in the event that you try to do something different, it goes, no, 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 no. We got to go back to what's familiar. This doesn't feel familiar to us, which is why some people will keep repeatedly going back to that same person that they know they ass don't need to be with. You'll have people that are literally in habitual cheating relationships, and you're like, girl, why in the hell do you want to be with this man? What is going on? It's because your friend's brain is wired to protect herself and she wants to go back to what's familiar. I have been said friend, okay? I have been said friend, and I have also been on the other side of looking at said friend going, girl, get up, okay? Get up. But in all seriousness, you end up in the same place again and again and again and again. And you're like, how did I end up here? I thought I learned this lesson already. Like, I don't know how to get out of my own way. Like, what do I need to do? The subconscious mind will keep you in a loop. It'll keep you there because it wants to go back to what's familiar. It wants to go back to familiarity. You have to take it out. Remember my video that I talked to you guys about your RAS, which is a part of your nervous system, which is your reticular activating system. It's scanning for what is safe and what is not safe. Okay. It's just like when you die or when you're about to die, some people say that in near death experiences, their life flashed before their eyes is because your brain is trying to find a similar situation to keep you safe because it's trying to get out of it. It's like, oh my God, fight or flight. We got to keep her safe. The brain just wants to keep you alive. That's what it does. That's its job. And how wonderful is that? How dope is that? That your brain is just trying to keep you safe and keep you, aware. But when you know, okay, when you become aware, when you become conscious of, aha, this is just trying to keep me safe. I don't need it. Listen, the other day, and I still do this, I will talk myself off the ledge daily. It's what I like to call self-soothing, right? Like if you ever see someone in the bathroom at a bar and they're crying over this guy and you're like, oh, fuck him. You don't need to be crying over him. It's the same thing that I do to myself. I'm like, Nisi, you are safe. You are fine. This is your brain trying to revert back to something that feels familiar. And we're going straight into change. And I'm going to talk about that and your cognitive dissonance in another video. But you have to know that, okay, this is my brain trying to protect me. I don't need protection. I don't need familiarity. I have to move differently. You're going into something different. And it may or may not feel good at first, you guys. Like I thought that change and that going through this quantum jump would feel amazing. And sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. Here lately, my change has been feeling like, I don't know, and that's okay. I have to talk myself off that ledge where I go, this is what you asked for. This is catapulting me into what I want. And I want to dive into my other topic. But you have to know, like, okay, how do I get myself to get to the place of self soothing? Learning nervous system regulation changed my life. And I'm going to be really real with y'all. Didn't hear a whole lot of people talking about nervous system regulation. I started talking about nervous system regulation, and then I noticed everybody else started talking about nervous system regulation. I said I'm not going to do one-on-one traditional mentorship anymore. I want to do customized plans. Then everybody else started talking about they don't want to do one-on-one mentorship anymore. They want to do customized plans. Okay. Whatever. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. When you're working on nervous system regulation, you want to make sure that you're doing it effectively and efficiently. Nervous system regulation is not just sitting here going, okay, I'm going to take a couple deep breaths. I'm going to relax myself and I'm going to be good. That could be grounding. You could go outside and have to go to a park and step your feet in the grass, or go outside in your backyard and put your feet in the grass and just look up at the sun and practice this, though. Practice nervous system regulation. If you are new to nervous system, I do have a nervous system regulation meditation that's available here on my YouTube. And it's also available on my podcast that's available on Spotify and Apple. And there's a bunch of other different meditations on there as well. But regulate your nervous system and make it a habit, make it a practice every morning doing breath work. And listen, I love Dylan James down, honey, down. He is one of my favorite humans. I love him, his fine ass. Okay. Love me some Daddy Dylan. He used to talk about nervous system regulation all the time, actually. And he's the first person that I heard preach about it to the cows come home. And I was like, I don't need that. I don't need nervous system regulation. I don't need that. Girl, yes, the fuck I did. Because I'm over here, robotically affirming and able to get what I wanted, but couldn't keep it. I didn't know how to maintain it. Over here, I want you guys to be able to maintain it. Dylan wants you to be able to maintain it. Child, to me, Dylan is an old black auntie trapped in a white gay man's body. I really believe that, because the way he be reading the girls for Phil, honey, I love it. He's always like, why do you want to do that? Like, you need to honor yourself and love yourself. And he's right. You guys, when you truly fall in love with yourself, you don't have time for the bullshit. You won't tolerate it, because you're like, you got to be this tall to ride this ride, child. And if you ain't this tall to ride this ride, exit to the left. Okay, get the hell on. And that's the way that you need to be. You have to have these standards for yourself and understand, like, okay, this is my brain trying to protect me. It wants to go back to what's familiar. It wants to go back to that old cycle. You'll start going to the gym. You're like, okay, I want to eat healthy, I want to lose weight, I want to have my dream body. Great. Then you'll start going to the gym, and then all of a sudden you're like, I'm just gonna eat this one chicken wing, it'll be all right. I'm just gonna eat pizza one day, it'll be okay. And then now you've fallen off track. I'm just going to take one off day and I'm going to go back to the gym tomorrow. And then one day turns into 2 days, and then 2 days turns into a week, and then a week turns into a month, because it's comfortable to just be out of your dream body. You don't want that. Okay. And it's not laziness. Stop saying that you're lazy. You are not lazy. Your brain wants to go back to what's comfortable. You have to fight against that, though. You do have to step up to the plate and decide, because manifestation is just a decision. You then have to go and decide and say, I want more for me. I want better for me. I don't want to repeat the same old cycles. And just like I told you guys in that video with me and Courtney, where I said, my best friend was like, girl, you're going to miss out on your husband fucking around with your boyfriend. You're going to miss out on the life that you want and the life that you desire, because you are going back to what's familiar. Your brain is wired to become addicted to things because it wants that pattern. It wants that repeat. When I started going to the gym at first, I hated it. And I still go on the days that I don't want to go, because I know the more that I do this, the more that I repeat this behavior, the more closer I'm going to get to my dream body, and I'm going to get used to it, and I'm going to become addicted to it. And I actually get really excited to go to the gym. I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait. I see all the gym girlies on Instagram and on TikTok. Like, my TikTok algorithm and Instagram algorithm is hair manifestation fitness, hair manifestation fitness, hair manifestation fitness. My Pinterest is hair manifestation weddings fitness, hair manifestation weddings fitness. Okay. Because it is projecting what I am receiving. And I'm receiving, remember, you're a receiver, just like I said in another video. You are a receiver. The stuff is coming to you. The desires are coming to you. It's trusting you to execute it. So I don't need to keep repeating these old patterns. I'm going to say it again. You have to decide and be firm in that decision that I am now a new version of me. I'm not this old version of me that wants to go back and repeat these old patterns and behaviors. I can't. You got to get to a place where you are sick and tired of your own shit, and you're just like, I don't want to live like this anymore. I don't want to be this version of myself anymore. I want to be a new version of myself. Oh, and I can feel it in my heart, because I remember being there, you guys. Like, I remember about to lose my apartment and I was sitting in the bathroom floor and I was alone and I was just like, I don't want to go through this anymore. This will be the last time I go through this. What did I do? What was my behaviors and actions in the past so I don't go and repeat them in the future? Future you is waiting. Child, where is she at? I told her I'm a doctor. Damn, where is she at? I've been giving her signs and signals. We're a doctor. And you're over here like, I don't know. My mom and the stress and the pressure in school. And I told her she was a wife. Where's she at? I told him he won this bodybuilding competition. Where's he at? Look, where you at? When are you going to show up for yourself? When are you going to stop sleeping on you? Stop sleeping on yourself and bet on yourself. It feels better on the other side. Come on over here. Get you some. Dead ass. Like, seriously. I want you guys to be like, I am now tapped into the new version of myself today. And today marks a new day of me repeating new habits, new repetitive thoughts, new repetitive action aligning with myself. And then some people say, well, Nisi, I don't know how to do that. Girl, you make a decision. That's it. It's simple. The reason why I stopped doing the traditional style one-on-one mentorship is because it was very much coddling and hand-holding, with some people. I don't want to say all. But it was very much holding and coddling because some people felt like I have to have her in order to get what I want. The difference between the people who don't do that is they're like, I need her second set of eyes so I can understand because I'm having difficulty navigating that. And those people I kept on because I'm like, there's so much growth in that. And I'm like, okay, they got it. They got it. They just need a second pair of eyes. A second set of opinions is all, right? So that's different. And you know, to those of you that stayed on, I love y'all. And I love all the other past people too, but I'm just saying. But the reason why I stopped doing that is because it was hand holding and it was coddling. And I understand that you have to grow and evolve and have that path that you're supposed to have, right? And if I'm in the way giving you the answer, you're not going to get it. And actually, it's more, what's the word I'm looking for? It is more intensive and conducive to where you want to be doing the plan this way. So in the new plans and the new style of mentorship that I do, I use straight up cognitive behavior therapy to help you understand what you're doing. I use cognitive behavior therapy and psychology because I'm like, I want you to understand what you're doing, why you're doing it. Where does this come from a neuroscience standpoint? I use a little bit of all of it. Once you can understand your cognitive behaviors, you can get out of your own way. And that's another topic for a different video. But I want you guys to start looking at your patterns. Go back. If you are someone that's facing homelessness, been there. If you are someone that's facing, you know, financial burdens and hardship, I have been there. If you are someone who's facing being a single mom, I am still there. If you're facing being a student, I am there. If you're facing dealing with multiple businesses, hello. And I have a man that I love tremendously that needs my attention and love and affection. So your girl got a lot going on. And I'm a hairstylist and who needs my love and attention and affection and care, my clients, right? So if I can juggle a multitude of things, so can you. You're no different than me and I'm no different than you. The only thing is that I have now learned how to navigate it a lot better, and you can learn that as well. But you have to go back and write down, okay, I want to be a doctor, I want to be this, or I want to be a wife, I want to be a husband, I want to write a book, I want to do this, I want to do real estate, blah, 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 blah. The list goes on and on and on with all the beautiful, wonderful things that you guys express to me. Write down, what did I do in the past that didn't execute this? How did I fail the last time? Learn from your previous mistakes so you don't do it again. That's all you're doing. Write that stuff down. Look at it. Take ownership and accountability of, this is what I did. I spent my money. I was in a feast or famine cycle. I didn't know. I didn't know what to do. And get out of your own way. You guys, these are topics that we talk about pretty heavily and extensively in my VIP group. My VIP group is available on School. You're going to go to platinumgang.store in order to sign up for that. I love my VIP group. It's a very small close knit community. It's only $30 a month, and we meet live every other Sunday. So on the second and fourth Sundays of the month. In the event that you miss one of our live sessions, you can always go back and watch the replay. I post PDFs in there. I post exclusive content and videos, and I absolutely love it. If you are needing a personalized platinum manifestation plan, you can still find that at platinumgang.store, and you have the choice between a 2-week 14-day plan or a 4-week 30-day plan along with a customized video. And there's also a plethora of other things up there as well. Don't forget to subscribe so you can make sure that you are getting notifications when my videos pop out. And I also have my podcast is available on Spotify and Apple or wherever you stream your podcast. If you guys have any topics that you want me to cover for you about manifestation, quantum physics, law of assumption, anything at all, I don't really care. It can be business related, whatever the case may be. Just drop a comment and ask me, and I'll be sure to cover that topic for you if the time permits and it feels aligned with me. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.